So you've just finished a major deep dive in NotebookLM. You're sitting on all these incredible insights, and you think, you know what? This needs to be a video. Well, today we are breaking down the exact workflow to turn all that powerful research into a really polished YouTube video that people will actually want to watch. Let's dive in. Look, you've already done the heavy lifting, right? You've fed your sources into NotebookLM, you've dug around and had those aha moments, and you've basically mastered your topic. The real trick now is, how do you bridge that gap between your own private notes and a public audience? That's the puzzle we're solving today. Okay, first things first, we've got to build a strong foundation. Before you even think about cameras or microphones, the real magic actually starts right back inside NotebookLM. This is where we take that collection of facts and start shaping it into a story that flows. It all starts with your curated sources. From there, NotebookLM's Notebook Guide feature is honestly a total game changer. It just instantly whips up a slide-based presentation for you. But, and this is super important, don't miss this step, the AI gives you a fantastic first draft, but it's your job to refine it. Polishing up those speaker notes and tweaking the slide titles, that's what turns an AI outline into your story. All right, our story has a skeleton, a structure. Now it's time to get it out of NotebookLM and into the cloud. Think of this next part as the crucial handoff that gets everything ready for actual video production. Now, this is a really simple but absolutely vital four-step process. You're going to export from NotebookLM as a PowerPoint file, upload that to your Google Drive, and then open it with Google Slides. But please don't skip this last bit. Immediately save it as a native Google Slides file. It seems like a small thing, but doing that is what unlocks all the cool video creation tools we're about to jump into. And now we get to the fun part. This is where we take our static set of slides and really start to breathe some life into them, turning them into a dynamic, engaging video that's ready for an audience. Okay, so once you're inside Google Slides, you're looking for that tool that converts your whole presentation into a video project. You can think of this as the magic button. It's the moment we officially stop building slides and start producing a video. Now, how do you want to tell this story? You've got two fantastic options here. You can record your own voice, which adds that authentic, personal connection. Or, hey, if you need to be quick and you want it to be perfectly consistent, you can use AI to generate the voiceover straight from those speaker notes we perfected earlier. There's really no wrong answer here. It's all about what fits your style and your project. And hey, if you want to add a little more visual flair, you can easily pop in new scenes with background images or even some video clips. You can also drop media into the slides you already have, but just a little heads up, the source material mentions that getting the timing and sync just right can be a little tricky sometimes, so just be aware of that. So, with your narration locked in and any extra media in place, you're ready to create the master file. Finalize everything and go ahead and export your project as a high-quality MP4. This is the file that we're going to take into our final professional polishing step. Whatever you do, do not skip this section. This is the pro step, the one that really separates a good video from a great one. It's all about optimizing your file, so it's perfectly set up for the web. So what does web optimized actually mean? Well, to put it simply, it's a setting that just rearranges the data in your video file. And why should you care? Because it lets platforms like YouTube process and stream your video much, much faster. It's a huge time saver. Okay, here's the cool part, the tech behind the magic. When you check that web-optimized box, you're moving something called the Move atom. Just think of it as the file's table of contents, right to the very beginning of the file. This lets YouTube read all the file's info instantly and start processing right away. That's why it dramatically cuts down on that frustrating processing time you see after you upload. The best tool for this job is a free program called Handbrake, and the workflow is super simple. Just open your MP4. On the Summary tab, check that little box that says Web Optimized. Then pop over to the Video tab, set the frame rate to same as source, and make sure constant frame rate is selected. Hit Start Encode, and you're done. You now have a perfectly optimized video file. We've made it. We're at the finish line. You have a well-structured, fully narrated, and highly optimized video file just sitting there, ready to go. It is time to share it with the world. The final steps are a breeze. Just log into your YouTube studio, click Upload, and make sure, this is important, to select that new optimized file you just made in Handbrake. Fill in your title, your description, and your tags to help people find it, and then you get to hit that glorious Publish button. And there you have it, A complete step-by-step workflow from a research insight all the way to a published video. We've given you the tools, we've given you the process. So the only question left is, what fascinating story are you going to tell first?